Today marks the start of the no face shield, no ride policy in all public transport as mandated by the Department of Transportation. While the Department of Labor and Employment also decreed that wearing of face shields on top of face masks will be mandatory in workplaces starting today. Daryl Marie Sarmiento of GMA Regional TV 1 Western Visayas has the details live. Daryl?
Set apart from physical distancing and proper hand hygiene, health authorities suggest wearing of face shields as a way to avoid contracting the virus. Starting today, the wearing of face shields for all passengers in public transport, whether through land, air, or sea travel, was declared mandatory. Face shields are also required inside commercial establishments and workplaces as another layer of defense against COVID-19. However, not everyone seems to like the idea of wearing a face shield. In Iloilo, face shield peddlers are scattered along the downtown streets. For MAYMAY, who works as a jeepney driver, the face shield somewhat affects his vision, but he can tolerate it as long as it is for his and his passengers' safety. According to the Land Transportation Office, drivers and passengers of private vehicles are not required to wear face shields, but are encouraged to do so. Bacolod City, the city police office focused on reminding drivers of PUVs, taxis, and tricycles that they will be fined and sanctioned if they will allow passengers to board without face shields. In Dagupan City, passengers and motorists of public utility vehicles strictly follow the mandatory wearing of face shields beginning today. For today, violators were only given a warning, but starting Monday, penalties will be imposed by the Public Order and Safety Office during the massive Oplan Sita. In Naga City, upon entry inside the northbound jeepney and van terminal, security personnel check if the passengers are wearing face shields. Though most passengers were seen wearing face shields on the first day of implementation, there were some who were not aware of a new guideline. Vendor Sara took the opportunity to sell face shields and face masks at the terminal entrance. She says she did this so that passengers do not need to return downtown just to buy a face shield. In Cebu, the no face shield, no ride policy was also strictly implemented at bus stops around the city. Most of the passengers are aware of the DOTR memorandum and were seen wearing face shields apart from face masks. Buses refused to board passengers not wearing face shields. Wilfredo, a construction worker, was one of those who were not able to ride the bus bound for Barangay Bulacau. According to him, he does not have enough money to buy a shield. Meanwhile, at the Cebu Pier area, passengers are seen wearing their face shields. Cebu Port Authority guards deny entry of people not wearing face shield inside the pier premises. In Davao City, authorities are strictly implementing the mandatory wearing of face shields inside public utility vehicles. In Quimpo Boulevard, passengers who are not wearing face shields were told to step out of the PUV and were given a lecture about the policy. Said health authorities further advise the public that as much as possible they should avoid going out of their houses if not necessary. Said
Daryl, aside from these commercial face shields that are being sold on the market or peddled on the street, is it allowed to wear improvised or do-it-yourself face shields?
Said yes, they can, as long as they are following the DOH recommendations. It should be made of plastic or acetate material, provides good visibility, fog resistant, and should provide coverage for the whole face and should be easily disinfected. Said.
Thank you, Daryl Marie Sarmiento of GMA Regional TV 1 Western Visayas.